Today's guest is Stephanie Mojica, organizer of Get There, Attention Now. She is a book development coach as well as a book editor that currently lives as a digital nomad. She would love to share to other people on how they can become authors even if they didn't go to school for writing. She will encourage and inspire the listeners with her stories. Please give a warm welcome to ever blessed Stephanie Mojica.
As far as a career that people underestimate, editing, I think a lot of people think, and I've had people tell me this, oh, all I had to do is run spell check and I edited it. No, that's not it. It's not, it's not going to find the difference between TOO and TO, or if you use the wrong word. Like I've had clients who use starring, STARRING, instead of staring, and things like that. Spell check's not going to catch that. I mean, one of the best friends I ever had was always joking me. He's like, you get paid to run spell check. And finally I had to sit down and show him what really goes into editing a book. It is hard to edit a book well. And there are people who are trying to use software and do like AI things to cheat it. But I mean, I think it's an underestimated career. I mean, really, I think all sorts of books are popular right now. I mean, memoirs are popular. People are wanting to hear more voices of people of color, especially women of color. Memoirs are always popular. Poetry and novels can be a little more challenging, but a lot of it honestly depends on your marketing. I mean, you could write the best book in the world if nobody knows about it. It's not going to get sold. So a lot of people I work with are doing books to like promote themselves and their business without seeming like it's overly promotional. But I work with tons of people who are writing memoirs, fiction, and poetry. So I think it really just depends on having a message you want to get out there. Definitely getting some support to get that done because the accountability really helps.
Journalist background, you've got to see a whole lot of people's true colors, because I mean that's the whole point of you being a journalist. You get to see, you unmask the truthful information on a subject or a case or a situation that raises eyebrows, as in, is this true, is this not? You have to do a lot of research yourself to make sure that what you provide to your public who read the article is relevant and not obsolete.
Exactly. And it was always amazing how people, whether they were caught on a security camera and somebody turned the tapes over to newspaper, or there was like, a videotaped confession of a crime. Mm-hmm. It's always amazing how somebody who's videotaped will say, well, that was taken out of context. No, it wasn't. I have the whole hour of you sitting there plotting this and that, and you're saying it was taken out of context.
Thank you for listening to Noise Palooza Zion podcast. If you're wanting to share or follow, I am on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or website JasmineCastilloVoice.com. Show your love on any of the podcasts that does reviews, like Apple or Spotify. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for the next episode every Friday.